Bear pitcher is Luke Lorence. Lorence, a freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas, just a few minutes down the highway. Going to try to get out of a jam as the Aces have runners at second and third and just one out.
It's going to be his fourth appearance of the year. The youngster's got a 9.82 ERA, but that first start of the year is where things really climbed for him. Got touched up a little bit against the Demons at Northwestern State, but he looked good against Eastern Michigan. Scoreless baseball through an inning, and then the same thing against Central Connecticut. 1 inning strong, got a couple of strikeouts. So his last 2 outings, he's not allowed to run.
A few lines to update you on. Perry Titlow gets a scoreless frame. Absolutely nothing to talk about. No hits, no walks, no strikeouts, just clean, efficient work. Bryce Parlin goes a third of an inning, allowing a hit and a walk. He's responsible for the runners at second and third. It'll be Harrison Talbert at the plate, an RBI single his last time up. He's 1 for 3.
Part of the call here could be for Coach Harlan wanting to give each of those pitchers 3 batters, right? Give them each something, so it might have been a leash for Harlan regardless.
Check swing and a strike on the board, says home plate umpire Keith Sanders. Talbert season average 420. But he's been fooled by Lorence on these first 2 pitches.
Both of them, the off-speed, bender, fooled badly was Talbert, and he'll have to protect. Good job from Lorence early.
Lays off that one. Talbert's looking to drive in his 20th, potentially his 21st runs of the year. He has been the offensive bellwether for the Purple Aces. And he's worked the count even.
You can tell it's trying to live up. He got ahead 0-2, did Lorence. Went back-to-back curveballs in the top part of the zone. Just couldn't snap it off. And those are ones, too, that if you don't get on top of, you can hang it. Talbert can hit it a long way.
But again, Lorence really had Talbert on his heels that at-bat. The strikeout. Big out number 2 in the 8th.
He didn't come with one thing fat or fast. It was all off speed. And he goes back to the one that he got 2 check swings on. Couldn't hold up again. You saw Talbert was trying to 3 times. He gets him on that outside curve.
That thing is diving downward from Lorence. Throws it again. Swing and a miss for Drew McConnell. Well, hey, if you're coming in, you're only going to face a few batters. This is kind of the closer mentality. You've got one vicious pitch like that. Throw the thing.
Oh, 6 pitches he's thrown. All of them have been that curveball from Lorence.
That's the first straight one. It stays up high, a ball and a strike.
And even then, it didn't even look like a true fastball on that one. It was just a little bit, still a lot faster than the curve. I wonder what he was trying to throw on that one.
Back to the bend and hits the outside corner for a strike.
I like what I've seen early from Luke Lorence. Really good job. Command is there with that curveball.
Freshman trying to earn some confidence, maybe move up the pecking order in that bullpen. He's got a great one to learn from. Central Arkansas is one of the best closers in college baseball, and Hunter Alexander.
Yeah, ranked top 25 middle relievers in the country.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Evansville knows all about Alexander in that UCA win on Friday. He pitched the final 3 2/3 innings, struck out a career-high 8, only giving up 1 hit and picking up the win. Oh, Lorence loses the handle, issues the walk, and that'll load the bases.
Certainly, Evansville has had traffic on the base paths throughout the game. They've allowed a lot to come across with their hitting. Timely's been there too, but you have to be careful if you're Lorence.
Evan Wagner, a chance to do some real damage. The senior catcher, single and a walk today. Checks his swing and takes a first pitch strike.
Good off speed once again. Didn't have as much bend on that. One thing you got to be careful if you're Lorence. You love that off speed, live with it, but don't hang anything to Wagner because he's got power too.
Off the catcher's mask, and Lorence is ahead. Runner at third is Ben Stewart. Runner at second, Ty Rumsey. Both of those reach base against Bryce Parlin. Luke Lorence trying to come in and get out of the jam. Got Wagner to fish, but he still got a piece.
I still like the approach. Lorence going off speed down again. Keep going back to that well, or we've seen him go with a fastball a couple of times. Just leave it up. Try to get him to chase.
0-2 again. Up high with the fastball, and once again, Wagner just gets a piece.
I really like this from Lorence. High fastball, good command. That's where he went. He went trying to climb the ladder, changing the eye level. Now you can go back to that curveball again, try to get Wagner to go chase that, or go a little bit higher with that fastball. You got options.
0-2 hit on the ground to second. Leonard tosses over, and that will end the threat. So Luke Lorence does his job. The freshman inherits the jam and gets out of it without adding any to this Aces lead. Bears need to get their bats going in the bottom of the 8th.